Yo, Graph and Wasted, baby. We back. Let's get it. Yo, salute to everybody here in the building. Welcome to the latest installment of the Graph and Wasted Show, or the Wasted and Graph Show, however you slice it. I'm here with my brother, man. What's good, King?
I'm cooling, man. We're going to talk some football, man. You know, I've been out all day. I didn't get a chance to really, get loose earlier. But, I love being here on the late night, man. I think we going to be the new late night kings, man.
Hey, I'm here for it, bro. This is some of the best quality content at night that you can get, man. Salute to everybody here in the building. Y'all know what time it is, man. Make sure you pay your bar tabs, wipe them feet. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We got 2 new milestones we want to hit, you guys. Wasted is almost there to 10K. I'm trying to get to 25K, man. Make sure you hit that sub button. Run them numbers up, man. We can't do it without you guys. Salute to everybody, man. A lot to talk about here. The injury report came out. I did a coffee and convo this morning. A lot of more information came out since then, and I wanted to get my brother's input on some of the stuff that we talked about or touched on earlier this morning as well, man. Salute to the Juice, Raider Ryan, Orlando, everybody. Whether you're watching on Wasted's channel or my channel, it does not matter, man. You guys just make sure you wipe them feet and pay them bar tabs and hit that subscribe button. You already know what time it is. How you feeling, man? Jimmy G was named the starter. He was out at practice today. We're going to go over this injury report here shortly. He was limited in practice today. But Ian Rappaport did tweet out earlier, though, that he was named the starter going into Monday night. And after I get this response from you, I have a question. And you kind of understand where I'm going because we talk behind the scenes with it. But how do you feel right now about Jimmy G being named the starter for Monday Night Football?
I feel really I feel disappointed, man, because like the thing we thought we were getting when McDaniels and Ziegler took over, we thought we were going to get clean, mistake-free football. We thought that we were going to get disciplined football. We thought we were going to get coherent decisions from the front office and from the coaching staff. And we thought if anything, that like the rules of the game, clock management, stuff like that, those things would no longer be a problem, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Any organization worth their salt knows that, one, when you make a mistake, you have to move on from it and paradigm shift. They seem unwilling to do that.
Yeah.
You can see that this guy is not healthy.
Yeah.
You can also see that, hell, he hasn't been here for a lot of the season. And when you have a guy that you're telling me gives us the best chance to win, who's thrown more interceptions than he's thrown touchdowns this year, I have a problem with that logic. I have a problem with that logic, man.
So let me ask you my question, and this is why the thumbnail was made. What do you expect? Okay, at this point, you keep continuing to go back to Jimmy G, right? He missed the Chargers game. He missed half of the New England game. Hoyer came in and finished it up with us, right? He missed the Chicago Bears game. At this point, we know that Jimmy G is not going to be healthy. We understand what all those other, the Niners, we understand what they meant when they said this guy is always hurt. Always hurt. How do you build a chemistry with your receivers, with your O-line, with your run game? How do you build continuity if you keep having to throw Hoyer in the start. Then you choose to have Aiden out for one start. Then you throw Jimmy G back out there when he's healthy. Like, we all know he's going to go down again at some point. He's not going to finish the season up. And then you're going to probably go to the Rook. And then if the Rook looks bad, they're probably going to go back to Hoyer. How do you build any type of chemistry or continuity with this offense moving forward if you just continue to just go back and forth seesaw amongst these quarterbacks?
You don't. Like, you don't. And bro, to be real with you, they say if you have 2 quarterbacks or 3 quarterbacks, then you have none.
Mm-hmm.
Consistency is the key to success. You cannot build an offensive philosophy when you do not have consistency at quarterback. Now, the thing is, consistency sometimes is a bad thing at quarterback, because if you have consistently erratic and bad play at quarterback, then you can't really build anything at that point either.
Mm-hmm.
But the baseline of good quarterback play is availability.
Yes. Clear cut. Salute to old school. Why is our 53-man roster loaded with players who are hurt? Jimmy G, Hobbs, underutilized, Hunter, Hooper. You could throw another player in there as well, old school, on the defensive side of the ball. A guy that we just signed to the 53-man roster, and they didn't even play him against the Chicago Bears, Tyler Hall. And completely useless, Hoyer, Bowden. It's like we're playing with only 40 players. This is facts, old school. That's a great comment from old school. It does feel like we're only playing with a certain amount of players, because we have all these young guys that we continue to draft, and you don't even see them on the field at all. Like I was saying earlier, where's Chris Smith? Get him out there. Where's Nesta Jade? Put him out there. Like, Amari Burney better get. Look, Divine Diablo popped up on. We know he was injured. In the Chicago Bears game. At the end of the day, Curtis Bolton was brought back up. That's great. Thank God we got some type of linebacker depth. But this is the time where you activate Amari Burney. You would expect that, right? It's time to see the young pup out of Florida, 6th rounder. Let's see what he gets. Even if he's just in special teams, get him some reps. But guess what's going to happen here? It's not going to be. He'll be inactive again. Nope. And we're going to be running with Curtis Bolton, Luke Masterson, and Robert Spillane if Divine Diablo is unavailable.
And the biggest problem I have with that is that, say for instance, this was last year and they were doing that.
Yeah.
These would be guys on a practice squad that they probably didn't bring here, or guys that were backups that they didn't draft. These you remade this roster in your image, and this is how much faith you have in it.
Yeah.
This is how much faith you have in it, bro. I firmly believe that Josh McDaniels, and I've said this the whole time, bro. I'm not trying to separate myself from the fact that I supported this regime, right? But Josh McDaniels,
no. We still do. We hope that they get this shit together. I mean, it's a long shot, but we're still, don't get me wrong, we're screaming fire Josh McDaniels. But at the end of the day, if he gets it together and turns this thing around, we're all team Josh McDaniels.
Yeah, bro. Because at the end of the day, bro, it's like I know this might be a bad analogy, but it's like with your children. Just because you chastise them, right, or just because you hold their feet to the fire, hold them accountable, does not mean that when they change and turn things around that you don't support them.
Yeah,
you don't have to bro. The thing that we need to do not as an organization, but as a fan base, is we need to consistently hold his feet to the fire the whole time until this thing turns around in a space where we're really winning. I don't have any more patience to let them build. I waited for y'all to move. I waited for Mark to get money. I waited for Gruden to be off the books. I waited for you to get rid of Carr. I don't have any more patience left in me.
No, I don't. And the problem is this, Wasted. It seems like they just have no idea what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
You sign Derek Carr, you get rid of him, you lose him for nothing. You re-sign Darren Waller, availability, I understand it. You get a 3rd round pick. But
that, to me, that was a fair exchange. That's the smart thing.
I agree, but you signed him to a new deal. You move on from him. It's just Hunter Renfrow. Look, I got the Renfrow shirt on for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You signed him to this massive deal, and now you're not utilizing him, and now you're expecting some type of fair compensation before the deadline. It's like, I don't think you understand. You're not utilizing him. You killed his trade value.
Yeah, bro. They what they've essentially done with this roster is they painted themselves in a corner.
Yeah,
like imagine getting rid of, a 26-year-old starting cornerback, right, and then trading away a young pass rusher who was not good in the run, and that's fine. bringing in an aging pass rusher and hoping that he'll be better, right? And then watching that 26-year-old that they traded away or traded for and let go play at a high level. Yeah. And it just always seems to happen like this. Now, this is not, we haven't landed on anything new, right? We ain't hitting on prolific. But, bro, that's the problem with these guys. Because when they don't start these guys and then these guys walk out the freaking door and they become stars, I'm going to be pissed.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's even like it's little shit wasted, even like the Tyler Hall situation. You bring him up off the practice squad a few times. He ends up being like your best guy in coverage every game he's there. And it takes for the last designation to make to actually put him on the roster. You know what I'm saying? You had a chance to put him on a 53. You lost him for a minute. Thank God he actually, you know what? He agreed to come back to our practice squad over being on someone else's 53-man roster.
Yeah, he made the best choice for his career.
Yeah,
he really did, because I think he took them at face value and they thought that he was going to get a chance and an opportunity to play. But my problem is that it kind of seems like Josh McDaniels' word is not congruent with what actually happens. And that's why we keep having all of these problems with these players and stuff.
Yeah. Salute to James. He says, salute to you both. Love y'all shows. Do y'all do live podcasts during the games? Yes, James. I do live shows, live watch parties every game, brother. So make sure you hit that subscribe button on both channels. We're always active. Salute to Rob. At this point, slant crossing patterns to Adams and Meyers and screens to Trey Tucker also lit Mayer Cook in the red zone. Man, oh man. I'm ready to see Mayer get his first touchdown, bro.
Yeah, but you know the funny thing is the things that we're asking for and the things that should be being done we're not like landing on any new brand. It's like football, basic football, simple, bro. I don't understand why we struggle with the simple prop. Like, and that's really the crux of what I'm trying to say. Josh McDaniels and David Ziegler are struggling with the simple decisions.
Yeah,
the simple decisions. Okay, you need a defensive tackle. Generational prospect right there in your face. You don't take him.
Yeah.
You know you don't really want Derek Carr. You're not really sold on him. So you give him a no trade clause?
Yeah.
Fucking Hunter Renfrow. He fits your system. You see he doesn't. You want him gone. No, let me give him some money, and then let me continue to kill his trade value by not featuring him. Yeah. Right? And then Hunter Renfrow is a unique player in the sense where you're not going to get what you're going to get from him because a lot of people look at him as a guy that's being made by the offense and John Gruden. Like people don't look at Hunter Renfrow like if you're shopping for a wide receiver, right? Jerry Jeudy's available, Hunter Renfrow's available. Yeah. Even though Hunter Renfrow has had a really good career too, and that's commiserate to Jerry Jeudy's, you're gonna pick Jerry Jeudy because he's more physically talented.
But you know what's funny? So they draft a guy in the third round in Trey Tucker, and technically his route running ability doesn't match this system either.
No.
It doesn't. So they're only finding him in spurts. He's coming up with these big plays, but they're not utilizing him as they should. It's the same thing with Renfrow, bro. Like Renfrow's more the improv and one type guy. Trey Tucker is not that 1, 2, 3 turn. 1, 2, 3. He's not that robotic, systematic a wide receiver either.
But you know what? Players seldom are. Like that's the problem.
Yeah.
Like that, the whole
ding, 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 ding.
The whole concept that's being ran is archaic, it's out of date, and it does not make sense in today's NFL. And had I guess what we needed to see was that Patriot way come to fruition without Brady.
Yeah.
Now we're seeing it, and God help us now.
Yeah. Salute to James, man. Appreciate you, brother, on a $2 donation. My dog. Salute. Let's do this real quick, you guys. We beat up the Renfrow talk this morning. We're still talking about him a little bit, but I mean, the trade deadline is right around the corner. So we're watching him very closely, like real talk, because we're hoping that, something happens, whether it's he gets traded or he's here. I don't know, but I'm sitting around very focused on what the hell they got going on with Renfrow because
we have to, bro, because
they're only trade pieces. I mean, realistically,
at the end of the day, right? That's a guy right there that everybody knows is going to be traded, right? But there are 3 players that the Raiders really should consider trading, bro. And it's unpopular, and a lot of people are going to cook me for it, man. David Long Jr. They should consider trading him, bro.
I mean, you get what, a 7th round pick?
Something. Get him off the books, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Another guy, which nobody wants to hear it, is Josh Jacobs.
And Josh Jacobs was the next one. I was waiting.
It is what it is. He's a free agent next year. You lose him for nothing.
It is what it is, brother.
Yeah. Let's bring this up real quick, you guys. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Make sure you guys wipe them feet, pay your bar tabs, all that good stuff, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Here is our injury report for Thursday. Davante Adams is on there with the shoulder. He was full practice, good to go. Jacorian was limited. That's a good sign that maybe our young pup will be back soon because we're very thin at the corner position right now. Curtis Bolton, limited with that knee injury. It looks as though it wasn't as severe as I initially thought. I thought he was gone for the season. Daniel Carlson still nursing that groin injury. He did not practice today. Apparently, he sustained that right before the Chicago Bears game. Max Crosby still dealing with the knee injury. Limited. He's been dealing with this for weeks. We're kind of just playing it safe with him. Divine Diablo did not practice. This is something to monitor moving forward the next few days with that ankle injury. Jimmy G is back with the back injury. He is limited in practice. It looks as though he will be full and good to go Monday night. Nate Hobbs, limited. So he is back out there. That is a good sign that realistically, our best corner on this team is going to be back in time because we're playing against a high-powered Detroit Lions offense. We're going to need Nate Hobbs out there in full swing. So it's good to see that he's limited in practice. Something to monitor also. Marcus Peters is dealing with the back injury. Apparently, you can hurt yourself while not playing football.
Oh, hey, listen, man. Look, when you're doing the Manador, the Bull Manador Ole,
yeah.
When you go Ole every time somebody runs past you, that's how you can hurt your back. He pulled the back muscle. He is the Raiders' Manador. He's allowing everyone to run right past him. Straight up.
Ass hat of a head coach. Salute the Dine. I just wanted to read that real quick before I got to the rest of this shit. Salute, family. Salute. Let's get back to the Detroit Lions. Jonah Jackson, their guard, ankle, did not practice. Benito Jones, their defensive lineman, ankle, did not practice. David Montgomery, still nursing that rib injury, did not practice. It looks like Gibbs will be the guy going Monday night. He had a big game this past week. He got me a lot in fantasy. Frank Ragnow, center, dealing with a toe/calf. He did not practice today. That's something to keep monitoring as well. Malcolm Rodriguez, their linebacker, ankle, did not practice. I'm not even going to try to say this dude's name. HV, their guard, dealing with a back injury, was limited in practice. And then Jerry Jacobs, their corner, dealing with a knee, was full participation.
Let me see that dude name,
bro.
How many consonants and vowels this dude got?
Bro, he looked like he lived in Ragnarok. He looked like he lived in Thor's world.
Paulo Pulavata Vayata.
Yeah, he definitely lives in Thor's world.
That is, jeez, man. Yo, that looked like, that looked like a freaking Wheel of Fortune word, man. Like a puzzle.
It is crazy, bro. Salute to Pale Moon. We see you, King. Salute to our resident Cowboy fan in the building, man. Salute to you. John B. Actually, Palomal was out there against the Bears.
Yeah, he was okay.
Yeah, he was out there. He was out. I don't know how many snaps he got, but he was definitely out there. Let me see. Salute to Adele. LV, you ain't saying that when he was the top rusher last year. They fucked him up by having him miss everything. Well, who told him to miss everything? What do you mean?
Yeah, he didn't come to camp, and it is what it is at this point. But the thing about Josh Jacobs is there's some shared blame here. It's
real quick, wait. So before you go there, and I did say it last year. I've been saying that I wouldn't pay Josh. I've been saying that. Am I lying, Wasted?
No. Look, you can go back in the Chronicles.
Yeah,
we've had full-on arguments about this shit.
Yeah. So don't get me wrong. I'm very happy he's a Raider. I'm a huge Josh Jacobs fan. I didn't want to pay him that money, me personally. So it is what it is. But go ahead, my bad. I'll cut you off.
Yeah, bro. Like the thing is, there's a shared responsibility in why he's not playing well. Some of it has to do with him, but a lot of it has to do with the offensive line. This offensive line was good enough last year it was a really good offensive line, and now it's a bad one.
Yeah.
Right. So we got to ask ourselves what happened here. Like we got to ask ourselves what happened. Is it Dylan Parham? Is it Andre James? Is it Greg Van Roten? Does it just fall strictly on Greg Van Roten? And I don't believe that to be the case, because offensive lines, for you to have a good offensive line, they work together as one. They are a unit. That's why people don't platoon offensive linemen like that. I think really the sight blindness of going out and getting rid, not getting rid of, but bringing in Greg Van Roten was bad, because Greg Van Roten has been bad in New York and he's been bad in Buffalo. Yeah. There is a reason why Greg Van Roten has been all over the National Football League.
Yeah. Did you get a chance to see Davante's pressure today or not?
Little bit of it. Just a tiny bit.
He looked very, very defeated.
He looked dejected.
Yeah.
He looked over it. Yeah.
He said some nice things, though. He did state that, in football, and this is clear, we know this, that it's up to the players to execute. They're not blaming the coaching staff. They're not blaming anybody. They're blaming themselves, because it comes down to, this is the playbook. You have to execute. It's same shit in Pee Wee football, same shit in high school, wherever you play football at, you have to execute. Don't get me wrong. I'm not stating that Josh McDaniels' playbook is great, because that's far from it. I'm just stating that I love that Davante came out and said, look, it's our jobs to execute this, regardless if it works or not. We have to go out there and do this. He also spoke about, Jimmy G. And I kind of like Davante was so real. He was like, basically Jimmy G in a nutshell, threw a few passes, got me caught in traffic and got me beat up a little bit. But one thing about Jimmy G is he'll walk up to me and tell me, my bad, man. I put you in a bad situation, so on and so forth. And Davante was stating basically, I love that my guy will come up to me and tell me that. And he said, we had a good practice today. You know what I'm saying? Woo. He even talked about the playoffs. And then he did say, we're far from there. We're still trying to get this thing going. But he did mention the playoffs and mention what they expect out of this team. But just seeing his face, it was like, damn, bro, like this is what happens to future Hall of Famers when they come over here and walk through these hallways, and become a Raider. Like this is what it boils down to. Because
there was a time when you became a Raider, it kind of defined your career.
Yes.
Being a Raider. It was a good thing to come in your career as a Raider.
Yeah.
Now it's looking like we're this rudderless organization. And
it's been like that for a while, though. The Warren Sapps, the Richard Seymours, it's been like that for a while. But we're talking about back in the day, in our glory days, it was great to come to be a Raider and finish out your career.
And that's my point. And the thing is now, you know what I mean? The Raiders' problem is that we don't understand, and this is why I think we're all upset. Because how soon we forget, we were worse last year. Yeah. We're definitely worse last year. Record-wise, we at no time were we at like 500 last year. We were bad. We didn't have a winning record at no time last year, right? We haven't yet, right? The thing is, and I think this is the frustration that we all feel. The frustration we feel is that we can't get a good measure of which direction this thing is going. Yeah. We don't know whether it could be anywhere from the playoffs to us being one of the bottom third teams in the league. Normally, when we're terrible, we know by week 4, 5, 6, or 7 that, we are fucking ass. And, if they lose out, then it is what it is, right? Yeah. But what we got now is we got everything from, are we going to be a dumpster fire or are we going to make a move at the fucking trade deadline? We don't even know now because we don't know how invested they. Like I've been reading and mining all through, the Twitter streets, all through all of the publications about teams in the mix for certain specific players. I don't hear the Raiders' name once except for trading Hunter Renfrow away. I don't see the Raiders getting anything back from based off of their projections. I know we probably will though.
Well, it's probably because Zeke put it out there that he didn't want to part ways with any draft capital. A lot of teams don't want to do player for player trades. That's so it's low key unheard of these days. It happens, but it's like people usually part ways with draft capital. You know what I'm saying? Or attach a player with a draft pick. You know what I'm saying? So you're already putting yourself in a hole by addressing the trade deadline with we don't want to leave any draft capital out there. We want to just part ways.
Everybody's like, okay.
We wash our hands of the Raiders.
All right. We're not picking the phone up. We're not communicating with them. No. We don't want none of y'all raggedy players.
But there was a take out there that someone reached out for Montez Sweat. from the Commanders. You know what I'm saying? It was what one team, and we were the one team out there that was allegedly looking for edge rusher help.
Yeah, we're
Another
looking
pass
for a
rusher.
replacement to Chandler Jones, but I don't like to assume, right? I don't like to assume. My thing is this, just because when you talk about draft capital, maybe they can kick it down the can and leverage some 2024 draft capital.
Yeah.
Or 20, you know what I mean? The next year or something like that. It doesn't necessarily have to be this year.
But the problem is this, man. I don't want to see these guys get rid of potentially another regime's draft picks. Because if we move on from these guys, once again, we're setting our new regime up in a hole. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, let's get rid of 2025 draft capital. What if Josh McDaniels isn't here? We bring in a new head coach. He doesn't have a first or second round pick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then it's like, damn, you're already creating this deficit for your new regime.
Look, that was the Al Davis way. He would burn it down because he always thought he had a way to get back to the championship, no matter how fucking inept the team that he was running was at the time,
Yeah, facts. Salute to Larry, man. Trade Kuntz in a 4 or higher for Sweat or Young. I'm cool with that. I'm not. Look, Young has 5 sacks already, I believe, in 4 games, 4 or 5 games. He's going to be, if he can stay healthy, he is a premier pass rusher.
He's going to be the premier pass rusher in the league, probably.
Sweat has about 5.5 right now. He's having a really good season also. So I'm cool with either one of them. But I would definitely package Kuntz because they're not trying to utilize him the way they should. They just drafted Tyree. They're putting him out there, but they're not really giving Malcolm Kuntz a chance. They're not giving him enough reps. I'm cool with allowing Malcolm Kuntz to walk and tie a pick to go get a Montez Sweat or a Young, but you still have to move a pick. And I'm hoping that Zeke is not going to be boneheaded enough to think that he can go out there and get something for just a Hunter Renfrow.
Yeah, it makes me mad because, at this point, the showing that we've been doing and as far as free agency and trades and stuff like that, if I was a player, I wouldn't want to come here because it doesn't look like they know what they're doing, bro. It doesn't look like they know what they're doing as far as allocation of resources, players, using people and putting them in the situation to be successful. Like if I'm a player and I look at what happened to Hunter Renfrow and I look at some of the stuff they did last year with certain players who were previously good before they got here, I would be like, yo, I don't trust them to freaking, handle my career with the kid gloves. It deserves to be cared for because, they only have a certain finite time at the height of their powers and a certain finite time to earn their money. Players don't have years to just rot away on the bench. That's why Hunter Renfrow's pissed.
Yeah. Salute to Rudy. Well, you know what? I got to say this. Renfrow doesn't have the time, but he is, 27 years old, somewhere around there? Yeah. He just got a new deal. Most players don't even get that second deal. So he's walking on sunshine regardless. You know what I mean? But he does want to go out there and prove that he could continue to play at a high level like he did in 2021. And he deserves that, rightfully so. Salute to Rudy. That sounds like a problem that you have with Hammer, my brother. Look, much love to you, King, because I see your second one that's tied to it, right? Boom. We love you too. That sounds like a problem you got with Hammer. So next time Hammer's on screen, Rudy, make sure you pull up and we're going to have Hammer definitely apologize to you for questioning your football IQ.
Wait, I'll do it now for Hammer. Hold on. I'll do it now. Bro, I'm sorry for, insulting your football IQ. I love you. Nation, I love you. I love you, Rudy.
That'll do it.
You fucking happy now, Rudy?
Salute to Rudy and salute to the Hammer McHammerstein. Salute to Julia, man. Renfrow, Kuntz, and a third for John Allen and Sweat. They would not do that. I would do it in a nutshell. I mean, quick, fast, and in a hurry. For some reason, nutshell is one of my favorite words right now. Wasted. There's no pause necessary because there's a shell behind it. Okay, I don't know why, but that's one of my favorrit words right now.
Look,
but I would do that in a heartbeat.
You want to replace the shell with a sack.
No, but real talk, I would do that in a heartbeat. But the Commanders would never move that much. And Jonathan Allen is pissed right now. He's tired of losing. He let that be known a week or so ago when they took that massive L. Jonathan Allen's pissed. He got his check, but he wants to win. So that is definitely somebody that you can maybe make a call about, but I don't think that's going to happen. The Commanders, man, until they move on from their head coach, he's a defensive minded guy. he's not going to want to move on from those DTs over there. You know, they gave Deron Payne that big deal when Jonathan Allen already got paid. They're going to move on from one of those edge rushers.
Let me tell you something, man. They're going to move on from one of them edge rushers, and they're going to move on from Riverboat Ron. Riverboat Ron is on a – I think he will be the first coach to get fired because he has a guy on his staff that is very sought after, and Eric Bieniemy. So –
salute to Rudy. He said, we all nation, no hard feel. Tell Hammer I'm still looking for him. Yo, he ain't hard to find, Rudy. He just did a live today, man, and we'll be definitely doing a live here this weekend for the watch party. Pull up and flame throw Hammer, man. Salute to Rudy. Salute. Salute to Primos, man. Josh had a great season. Did that. Josh Jacobs did that O-line, had no part. JJ playing bad. It's O-line's fault, not JJ. No, they both get blamed for great season and bad play this season. Okay, now I got exactly what Primos was saying. Salute to Primos. And this is facts. But both are struggling right now. Josh is struggling. The O-line is struggling. The quarterback's struggling. Just everybody. It seems like everybody in the offensive side of the ball is struggling outside of like Jakobi Meyers. like he's like the only player that's like that's really doing anything for us at this point. Davante's not and what I mean by that is, you guys, Davante's not peak Davante. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, how can you be? You getting the ravioli stuff and knocked out of you every other play. Yeah. It's ridiculous, man.
I stopped watching stuff McRaider with Warren Sapp. So I don't really value what he says about the Raiders. Now, if he's talking about the Buccaneers, it's cool because he's a Buck. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, there you go. That's Warren Sapp right there. But I don't really take anything that he says about the Raiders at face value.
Warren Sapp up there bucking his eyes out and stuff.
Yeah.
Warren Wheat.
Let me see.
Buckwheat of the football world. play in this league.
Yeah, man. He's stupid. That's that duff, man. You know, in Northern California.
Yeah, man.
You call it that duff, man.
The boogiest of sugarists.
Off that duffer. Salute to Oakland Raider. The whole offense is struggling. This is factory outlet, bro, from top to bottom. Real shit. Let me see. So y'all should be in Halloween costumes for the watch party. Make it funny. I'm gonna put a garbage bag over my entire body.
Nah, bro. Listen, man. Look, if you want people that put Halloween costumes on,
no. I gotta be honest. Murph and them did a fire ass show yesterday in costumes, bro. That shit was lit. Salute to Murph, Swaggy, Michelle. That was a fire ass show with them in costumes. That shit was dope. They had full length, bro. Like real.
I saw it. All right.
That shit was dope, bro. I rock with that shit. I don't do Halloween, so
yeah, I don't do Halloween neither, man. It's not my cup of tea.
Factory outlet. Steven, no, I'm not reaching out to Kyler Murray at all. I'm not reaching out to Arizona. I'm good. He's too small of a quarterback. He's dealt with already a million injuries, and he would not fit what this regime is trying to do at all.
He's not committed. He's not committed to football. The fact that he's a professional gamer and he's a quarterback is a problem for me.
Yeah.
He's a jack of all trades and a master of none.
Oh, real quick, you guys, we may have a couple surprise guests on Sunday. Make sure to tune in. We do have Garyon Conley coming on the show Sunday. So make sure you guys get some questions together for the former Raider, our 2017 first round pick. Make sure you guys tune in. Garyon will be on Sunday, and we may have a few extra special guests pulling up on Sunday as well. So stay tuned for that. We're trying to have a Raider reunion on Sunday. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Let me see. Kyler Murray plays too much Call of Duty. This is factory. Let me see. All right. I wanted to see. There was another tweet that I had that I wanted to bring up to talk about. But you know what? Until I find it. Go ahead.
Yeah, you know what's funny, man? The one name that I haven't been floating around there that we need, is Leonard Williams.
Oh, yeah. We talked.
What happened to that trade? What happened to the motion on that trade? They say where there's smoke, there's fire. The smoke is going out of that trade. What is going on, man? Do you think it's a possibility?
I do. Well, look, shit's going to start flying here in the next 48 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like
animal dung, or things are going to be happening?
Well, things are going to be happening. I'm not talking about.
I was about to say, is it going to be monkeys throwing?
I'm not talking about literal shit. You know what I'm saying? But, like.
You got me worried. I'm sorry.
Leonard Williams is definitely a name to keep an eye on because we all know well, you never know, though. The ball in them, they got this big victory. You know what I'm saying? That they may try to keep the wheels turning. I'm gonna be real, bro. I don't know. Who do the Giants have this weekend? Who do they have this weekend? I know Tampa Bay's playing the Buffalo Bills right now. Who do they have? That's a game to keep an eye on because if they lose, they're probably gonna be sellers. If they win, they're probably gonna be like, you know what, fuck that. We're going all in. But either way, they're gonna lose Leonard Williams in the offseason regardless.
Are the Giants Jets? October 29th, right? Yeah.
Okay. That's a big one. That's a big game
right there, bro.
Yeah, if you lose to the Jets, I think that Leonard Williams probably will be shipped out.
Yeah, that should embarrass me all the way around. And matter of fact, that's like the Leonard Williams Bowl. Yeah. It was drafted by the Jets.
Straight up. Well, that would be hilarious. His last game as a Giant is against the Jets, and then he goes
somewhere else. That'd be hilarious, bro.
Salute, man. Let me see. Fellas, Sap actually had great things to say about being a Raiders. I was surprised.
No, yeah, I saw that, but look, I can't get over some of the things that he's done before. I have no use for Warren Sapp as a Raiders. Talk about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yeah, he said some nice things on Amy Trask's podcast with her and it's another lady or whatever. And it's cool. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to hear that shit from Warren Sapp.
Let me ask you this, Wasted. You're the GM right now. What are you doing before the deadline? Because apparently we're going to be buyers. That's what everybody keeps saying.
I'm going.
Sean Reed put that out there as well, and everybody else keeps saying the same thing. Jordan Schultz, we are buyers.
I'm going heavy on the defensive side of the football.
Okay, what are you doing, and what are you parting with in order to get it?
Leonard Williams, I'll part with a fourth, fifth round pick. I'll pay the rest of that salary.
They're not going to take a fifth. They may take a fourth. I think a third gets it done immediately, though.
Look, and when they were talking about Chase Young, if I can get Chase Young for 2 second-round picks, I do it.
You don't even have to do that. Apparently, if a second or a third should get it done for either one of those guys.
I do that on the first thing smoking. That level of talent, that's what I would do. So if I can add those two guys some way, somehow in the Madden world, now my defensive line is shored up forevermore.
Okay, but be realistic. You're not getting both those guys. So what are you doing? See, me realistically, what I said was this. Either you go get a Chase Young or a Montez Sweat, right? So you have your bookend pass rusher with Max Crosby for years to come.
Yeah.
You'll give him the new deal. Cool. You have Tyree. You can still develop him. Take your time with him. If you don't do that, what I would do is go get Big Cat. That's what I said on Coffee and Convo. Go get Big Cat. I would send Renfrow out to New York to the Jets and just go get a Carl Lawson, like a rotational guy as a pass rusher.
Yeah, third pass.
Yeah, and maybe they throw in a Randall Cobb just because. You know what I mean? And Davante and Randall Cobb get to reunite.
Randall Cobb.
I'm just saying, bro. I don't think he would do shit with us. I'm just saying Davante, so on and so forth.
Randall corn on the cob, yo.
Leonard Williams and Carl Lawson would be a good trade deadline.
That'd be excellent.
Excellent.
That would be excellent, man. My thing is Big Cat is the key to my whole free agent move or trade deadline move. Big Cat is the guy. He plays in the middle. That is where we need the pressure. You got to get the Big Cat. To me, that's another vet on the defensive line that can show Tyree how to develop.
DZ, I have to disagree with you. She says Zeke isn't aggressive enough. He came into the office and got rid of a first and a second immediately for Davante Adams. He moved up to get Michael Mayer. I believe he moved up to get Aiden O'Connell, didn't he?
Yeah.
Like he's been aggressive. He's done some things. He got rid of Derek Carr. I don't think it gets any more aggressive than that.
He's actually a maverick, bro.
Yeah, moved on from Waller. Like he is very aggressive. It may not seem like that because he doesn't want to really part ways with too much draft capital, but he's been very, very aggressive thus far as the Raiders GM. Salute to Destroy the Weights. I feel you on that, brother. Me and Wasted, we've been in that gym all day today, man, getting pumped up. You feel me? Imagine if we kept Stidham and gave him a whole off season to prepare with the ones. I believe he would have been better than Jimmy G, no doubt. Now, see, Destroy, maybe, but I have to say this. He's been sitting behind a struggling Russell Wilson. Sean Payton is not married to Russell Wilson. If he's that guy, I would assume Sean Payton would have already threw him out there and said, let's see what we have with this guy because Russell Wilson clearly is not the guy. So, Destroy, don't get me wrong. I think as Raider fans, we just put a lot of stock into him because everybody was ready to move on from DC at that point. It was just like, let's see what we got, and maybe we can usher in the new era immediately with the new quarterback, which it didn't work like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm with you. We definitely wanted to keep Stidham around. He knew the system. This is a guy that Josh plug and play. But It didn't work out like that. But I think as Raider fans, we just put too much stock into the whole Stidham basket. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, look, we as Raider fans, we put too much stock into anybody who has one good game. I remember Raider fans telling me that Matt McGloin, we found our guy.
Oh my God, bro.
McLovin himself.
McLovin.
Matt McGloin, bro. Bruce Gradkowski, bro.
Yes, bro. We've been there and done that.
Go crazy over one game, bro. Cut it out.
Yeah, man. We all do it. We all do it. Salute to UA. We should look into Frank Smith. He is the current OC for the Dolphins and was our tight ends coach on Gru's staff. He's also been an O-line coach. And we're definitely going to do a show, UA, soon about, potential coach replace. But at the end of the day, you guys, I'm going to be honest. I agree with Hondo. 95% chance Josh McDaniels is going to be the head coach this season and next season. It just is what it is. We're going to have to work with what we got. Mark Davis is not going to pull the trigger at all. Do we want to move on?
Well, it's in context. Because the thing is that, like, if we stay into this rudderless space, he kind of has the latitude to not burn his own money.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. Like, drastic measures, drastic times dictate drastic measures. You fire Josh McDaniels if you're in the bottom third. If you're in the middle, how do you justify doing it to yourself?
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah. No, I agree. There was where was this list at, man? There was a list that I wanted to talk about with the trade deadline around the corner, but I think we kind of honestly already know the players.
Yeah.
That, that would make this team stronger. But because of that, they'll probably won't target any of those guys.
Yeah. Yeah. It seems that way. It seems like whatever we need, they go the opposite. We're like, hey, Josh McDaniels, David Ziegler, we need water. We're thirsty. And you know what they do? They hand you a jar of peanut butter.
Yeah.
That's what they do. Yeah. And they tell you, make it work. There's some moisture in that peanut butter.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I must be tired. That is a terrible, terrible analogy. Horrible. Guys, hold on. Yo, chat, I got to go get some coffee.
Let me say this. Yeah, go ahead. Now, you good, bro. You good.
You guys are not getting prime wasted right now.
The thing is this. Realistically, we want a pass rusher. We want a defensive tackle. These guys will go out and see what the Titans want for D-Hop. We'll go get another receiver. Like with the offense already struggling mightily and not being able to get rid of the football. So, it is what it is. Yes, wasted, needed some coffee. That man was falling asleep once again. How are you going to say you like the night shows, Wasted, and you can't get through one? Terrible, terrible human being right there, man. Salute the Funky Raider. What up, Kings? Keep up the excellent work. I took my queen to her first football game against the Pats and was nervous because I wanted her to experience a happy Raider Nation. And I'm happy, brother, that you and your queen got to experience a W, man. Salute to you and salute to your girl, man. Much love, much love. Let me see. I don't want to buy unless we get a top player. I don't want to hear he doesn't fit our system. Facts, man. And you know what's funny is, Mick Raider, Leonard Williams fits what we do. Guess what? He played under Patrick Graham with the New York Giants. He fits what we do. So there's no excuses, Mick Raider, for that. Leonard Williams actually played under Patrick Graham and had one of his best seasons of his career. We should definitely be trying to make a call about Leonard Williams, but knowing their head coach DeBall, I don't think that he's really ready to throw in the towel yet. I truly do not believe that. Even if they got Taylor going out there again to play against the Jets this weekend, I don't believe that he's ready to throw the towel in yet. He is a competitor. DeBall wants to win football games. That's one thing I like about him. That was another reason why we talked about him a lot that year when he got that job with the Giants, because he's a competitor. He's not willing to just throw in the towel. Let me see. Here we go. Wasted lost his internet privileges at the senior citizens home. Salute to Charlie Hustle with a haymaker.
Yo, what the hell's going on? So wait a minute. I enjoy the night shows. I forget to drink my coffee, and now all of a sudden I'm Old Man River.
I didn't forget to drink mine, motherfucker.
Why not tell y'all motherfuckers, bro?
I know you tired because usually you would combat me with motherfucker, but now it's why you gotta be a motherfucker?
Why I gotta be all these motherfuckers, man? I'm up here trying to make the content happen right now.
Salute
Take my nap too. Fuck you, Fredo.
Yo, Brave. Yeah, man. Actually, I'm happy too that Frank Clark went to Seattle instead of going back to Kansas City. He went back home.
Yeah, he went back home. Yeah, I don't want to see anybody go to Kansas City. I don't need the rich getting richer. I don't need our uphill climb being even further and further and further, bro. The problem is, if there was any year that the Raiders could close the gap a little bit, it would have been this year. And that's the sad thing about what's going on now, man.
Yeah. I just it's crazy. And I think we said this on the live prior. I've never been 3-4. We were 500 last week. We were 500, and it felt like we're 0-6, 0-7.
Yeah.
Like I've never felt this defeated, damn near borderline 500. It's just weird to me, bro. Like there's a lot of football to be played, but just they leave so much left to be desired when you watch these games. It's a struggle to watch them.
See, I'm going to explain why we feel like this. There have been years, we can go back in the early 2000s, right? The Andrew Walter years. We knew that we were a rudderless team that was devoid of talent.
Yeah.
We knew it. We understood it. We, in the back of our head as Raider fans, maybe we can win, but we really knew what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That is not the case now. We have superstars on this team. Superstars. Go ahead, bro.
Now, I'm going to ask you this. Salute to Erica, Alex, and Olivia's show, right? As well as the offense was rolling last year, they spent all their attention to the offense and overlooked the defense again. But what's funny is the defense is the strong suit. Let me ask you this. If you took that offense last year and put it with this defense right now, what are we looking at? 3-4?
We're looking probably even worse because last year's offense, we turned the football over in inopportune times, bro. Like, numbers and effectiveness are two totally different things, right? Yeah. Numbers sometimes can dictate an effective offense, but most of the time, the points that we score were either in garbage time, they were in inopportune times, or we were turning the ball over in inopportune times. So it's like the offense was great, but it wasn't really. Yeah. Was it really? Is it better to lose a game, 42 to 34?
Well, the offense was good because we had a run game. I mean, let's just keep it a buck. We had the best running back in the business last year. That's why the offense was so effective. We struggled when we relied on Derek Carr to throw the football because he didn't know the system. You know what I'm saying? So we had the best running back in the league last year. That's not the same running back that we have right now. The problem with the
offensive line, and we had a quarterback who could throw the football further than 40 yards, right? So,
bro, the whole offense is struggling. I just don't understand how you expect to win football games when you can't run the football. That means you can't open up the offense and the O-line can't block. It's just and then the QB play is terrible as well. It's frustrating all across the board looking at this offense. There's no real bright spots up to this point outside of Jakobi Meyers.
And the problem is on paper, the expectation is totally different.
Yeah.
On paper, the expectation is that, we got the league's leading rusher. We got the best wide receiver in football. We got a stud tight end coming out of college. We got a guy that's freaking one of the best free agents in football. It's ridiculous, yo.
Yo, salute the sniper. I had one of his comments up, but he said, took an edible last night and dreamt that we moved up in the draft and got an O-lineman while trading for Kirk Cousins. Lesson learned, never again. It's funny. Kirk Cousins
like a nightmare, bro.
Yeah, they're balling right now, bro. Shit, but it is what it is. Salute to Chapman, man. I love this show with you, Kings. We suck, and that's the reality. We are 3-4, but honestly, we are just a half step to being 0-7, and this is facts.
Guys, I just want to let everybody know something. I just took my coffee, and now, you guys are really, really going to get some show because I took my coffee, I left the room, I farted. It's all good.
Ooh, hey, sometimes you got to let that one go.
Yeah, bro. It was ridiculous, man.
So waited an hour in to wake up. Very, very wasted-esque. Very wasted-esque.
Thank you, man. Listen, I do things on my own time.
Hey, I'm letting y'all know I will be in New York next Friday, you guys. I'm going to capture wasted sleep about 6-7 times this whole
Brad, please don't do it to yourself.
I'm telling you right now, the camera is going to be rolling. I'm going to do a documentary on all the naps that Wasted took from Friday to Monday. Stay tuned, nation.
Yo, I guarantee you I'll get you sleeping before you get me.
Negative. Ultra cap.
Okay.
He said, don't sneak apart, bro. Those are killers. Yes. Hey, Angel, I love that you said that. Real quick, prayers to the people that were involved in the main shootings. I love that you brought that up, Angel. Real shit, man. I don't watch the news, you guys. I'm gonna be honest, but I've seen some tweets, I've seen some things. I just want to say, man, real talk, man. Prayers to everybody that were involved out there in Maine, man. Salute to you, Angel. Let me see. I just want to see wasted, angry Josh McDaniels rant. It was funny as Darth. You know how many people hit me up? I told Wasted behind the scenes. I said, "Thank you, bro." And he's like, "For what?" I said, "Because now you are the guy that people go to for the rants. I used to be the person that screamed at the screen year in and year out, and people were like, Graf, go on here and shit on this." Now they hit me up. Yo, where's Wasted at? I love it. I love it, bro.
How did I become the angry content creator?
Hey, man.
How did that happen?
I don't know, bro. I truly don't. Wasted menu of the day, coffee and farts.
Right, baby.
Yo, Big John, just like at Denny's. Salute. Let me see. About the definition.
You miserable bastard, you.
Shout out to Funky, man. My dudes, what did I miss? Perm, we're just talking about, we went over the injury report, right? And pretty much also I asked from the quarterback position, how do you expect continuity and chemistry when you keep going back and forth with quarterback play? And what I mean by that is, like I said, and for the people that just pulled up on the show, Jimmy G missed the whole Chargers game. Aiden O'Connell went out there, played. Then he missed half the New England game. Then he missed the Chicago game. This is who he is at this point. We know he's going to miss football games. He is not going to play the rest of these games for us moving forward. So how do you build that continuity and that chemistry with your receivers, your O-line, your running back, all these guys on the offensive side of the ball, when you keep going back to this guy, knowing he's going to be hurt, then going to Hoyer, then going to Aiden? Like, what kind of message are you sending doing this shit? I think at this point, bro, Jimmy G is hurt. He's going to get hurt again. I would not be shocked, God forbid, if he goes out here and gets absolutely fried by Aiden Hutchinson on Monday night and he's out another 2 or 3 games. At this point, just give the football to the kid. Just get the ball to the kid.
And bro, the problem, as I said, is not just that Jimmy Garoppolo's hurt. It's the fact that they won't admit that they made a mistake. That means that they're willing to throw the baby out with the bathwater to prove that they were right.
Yeah,
that's the real problem. And another problem I have with this regime, right? And I didn't want to get on the Josh McDaniels soapbox. That's like easy right now. Like, yo, 99% of Raider YouTube is just coming on and ranting about Josh McDaniels. And it's a very lucrative grift. It is a very lucrative grift. You know what? I agree. He needs to be fired. But you know what? I need to have more of a challenge. But I'm just going to be for real with you with this, man. This guy's problem is way worse than we could have ever thought, bro. Because it's not just that you're losing. It's the fact that you're not taking accountability. You're going in front of everybody in the world and saying, hey, guys, you're not buying into the system. You know, you guys need to play better. Not I need to coach better. He says that tongue in cheek, but most of it is him just cascading blame on everyone else beside himself. That's the problem with this fucking guy. And I feel like if you can't take accountability for your shit, nobody will buy into what you got going on. Yeah. And that's the biggest problem. Nobody's ever going to buy into it because all he does is go up there and go, I suck, we suck, bro, that's going to be the new drinking game. We're going to have a Shieldmore drinking game. We're going to replay Josh McDaniels talking, and we're going to see how many times he says, How you say it, Graf?
Oh, man.
He goes, it's a drinking game. Every time Josh McDaniels says, you take a shot.
And you guys, I want to read this real fast because it may be another tough game. This was updated on October 23rd. So yes, okay, this is active right now. The Detroit Lions are one of the best NFL run defenses in the league. They only give up 76.3 yards a game. They've only given up 5 rushing TDs all season long. There's only one better team against the run. It's the Philadelphia Eagles at 62.9. They've given up 3. So this doesn't look like the week where we're going to be able to get our shit together in terms of the run game.
Oh no, this is not the week. The only thing is last week which was weird. The Baltimore Ravens gashed them, and I think a lot of that had to do with the fact that Lamar Jackson is a quarterback.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson played terrific, and when Lamar Jackson is throwing the ball well and doing what he does normally, he keeps any defense is on their heels. If he's juking and jiving, running around and throwing the ball and completing passes, he's unstoppable. He really is. He is a guy that if he can get his accuracy together, he will be a guy that no one has any answers for in the National Football League.
Yeah, and the thing was they blocked really well for Lamar Jackson. The pocket was clean. Detroit did not really get a lot of pressure on him, and that's the reason why they carved him up. Well, the Detroit they're lacking an extra edge rusher. Wasted, like they need another. That's what they're trying to find.
They play a lot of zone.
Yes,
they rush 4 and they drop 7, and they're in their base defense a lot, and they're in that zone that they play is. They have some of the best cornerback play in the National Football League right now from a zone perspective. They don't have guys that are superstars, but their guys can follow receivers like none other, man.
Yeah, and they're still looking for corner help right now and maybe potentially another safety. They're trying, they lost Gardner Johnson as well, so they need some extra DB help. Gardner's out for the season, I believe, right?
Yeah. I think he tore a bicep or some shit like that.
Yeah, something like that. So, but this isn't going to be. This is going to be actually. What I was going to say is this isn't going to be an easy task. I mean, shit. What is with the Raiders? But this is one of the best teams in the NFL. So,
and the funny thing is, the Raiders are always going to be the Raiders, right? This will be the game they fucking win.
Yeah, this is like real talk. I wouldn't be shocked, and everybody be right back sold on this shit. You know what I mean? But
that's the problem, bro. It's being in the middle. It's bro. Yeah. Sometimes knowing is better. The inevitability. Knowing is what really makes us whole in life, bro. Yeah. Like, have you ever had a relative or somebody close to you be really, really sick, and you're kind of waiting around to see what's going to happen? Are they going to go on to the other side? Are they going to go into glory? Are they going to stay sick? Are they going to get out of it? And then whenever happens, it's almost like a relief to you because you know that, okay, they're no longer going to be here. Oh, they're fine. That's the problem with the Raiders. We don't get any reciprocity, bro. We don't know what's going to happen from week to week. I feel like I know less about this team than I did in the preseason.
Yeah, me too. Salute to Jimmy MVP. Easy to shit on Jimmy. He was cooking in the first half of New England. Now, let me ask you this, Jimmy MVP. Buffalo. We can continue. What name some other games? I mean, Pittsburgh. He threw 3 picks.
Look, man. Look,
I feel like this is a troll right here, but
Jimmy MVP.
Oh well, I mean the name says it itself, so salute to Jimmy MVP.
Maybe it might be a relative of Jimmy Garoppolo. We're not shitting on Jimmy Garoppolo. We're just saying that he's not the healthiest guy in the world.
No.
Look, I was a guy. I wasn't mad about Jimmy Garoppolo because I looked at Jimmy Garoppolo's resume as opposed to his health. That's the mistake that I made. Right? We didn't know what his health was going to be. We operated under the guise that we thought that Jimmy Garoppolo was going to come here and play the way he normally does. I said, if Jimmy Garoppolo can play to the back of his baseball card, we're going to be fine. He can't play to the back of his baseball card.
Yep.
Wasted word of the day is inevitability. The flying wonderful Lee Zadell is in a place. What's up, Lee Zadell?
Salute to Joseph. Jimmy is a winner. And to be honest, Jimmy has also had the luxury of playing on some really good football teams. You know what I mean? That has some great defenses, had great offensive weapons, So, I mean, the winner thing, he is. We've said this before. It's a fact that he's been a proven winner, but also he's had everything around him. You know what I mean? But salute to Joseph C. On a $2 donation as well. Yes, John, apparently, and I read this earlier on Coffee and Convo, you guys. Dan Graziano, I believe, from the ESPN reported that if Jimmy G was not ready to go, that Aiden would get the nod. So it looks as though if Jimmy does get injured once again, which is highly likely, Aiden will get the call. He will get the call. So we may see him.
That's very interesting news about Jimmy Garoppolo.
He's stupid, bro. I like that, John. And we've been talking about it. We've been seeing some of that. Mumford out there starting to getting a lot more reps at right tackle. I was saying with Aiden Hutchinson on that right side, bro. Like I would just put Mumford out there as that tight end again in those jumbo packages.
Yeah, man.
Right tackle.
Max protect.
Yes, Max protect.
Max protect, bro. But you know what, though? Like, to be real with you, bro, look, man, it is what it is till it ain't. Yeah. I want to see somebody earn their money for a chance. Like, we always got to scheme a way to protect. Man, fuck all that. Earn your money out there, Balluminor. Earn your money, Jermaine. And Jermaine, where the F are you? You said you were coming on the show.
I just hit him up today. So I'm waiting on him.
Wasted needs to talk to you, big fella.
Yeah. Waiting on Loon to hit me back, but we definitely got to chop it up with him. But I'll say this. I think your best chance is to put both of them out there and then also have your fullback out there chipping away as well to protect that right side. So we may need Jakob, Mumford, and Jermaine Illuminor on that right side to keep Aiden Hutchinson away from Jimmy G to keep this guy upright. Salute to Mick Raider as well. Y'all make this shit we dealing with easier. Without you guys, I'd be drinking like a man married to Jay Pinkett.
let me tell you something.
Yo, salute.
Let me tell you something, man. That woman can recreate society with the sperm you find in her fucking panty liner.
Bro, bruh.
Yo, man, that shit crazy, bro. She went full Dalsim too, yo. She looked like Dalsim from fucking Street Fighter now.
Oh, yeah.
You see, Yoga Flame, she looked crazy. Yo, long gone are the days of her naked in the field on Jason's lyric. Oh. You know the only thing about that, bro.
Don't go back to that, bro. You bring it back my childhood youth.
But when I used to hit Pain ruined it.
When I used to hit the AV button over and over and over to watch the Spice Channel. I'm not talking about the ass fro wasted. We're not going there. We're not going there.
That was the fucking worst. Bro, it was horrible. You like, oh shit, they go Jada just laid out there. And then they walk over this old hairy ass. You're like, oh, get the hell out of the way. What the hell is going on here?
Yo, salute to everybody here in the building. You guys, let's just say we got about maybe 20 more minutes. All right. Get some questions in. Let's talk some Raiders football.
That's when she said, oh, bazing, bazoom.
Yo, that shit is hilarious. Let me see. It's so funny too, man, because all that shit happened with Chris Rock about, the alopecia stuff, apparently the hair jokes. And her daughter's first song was I Whip My Hair Back and Forth. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I wonder if she took that personal.
Bro, look, man, I always hear that alopecia shit. Everybody got alopecia then. She got alopecia. Motherfucking Shaq got alopecia.
Yeah, apparently Tupac had it now.
Shit, yeah. I got alopecia. Yeah. Like, everybody that's fucking bald got alopecia. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah. Salute to Rob. Well, right now he was limited in practice today, Rob. So that is a good sign that he may potentially be out there Monday night. And he gets an extra day, to get his shit together, man. So hopefully he's out there. We need him.
Yo, Raider Nomad is the GOAT. He said,
Heavens to
Murgatroyd. You remember that? Was that Snagglepuss?
Yep.
Heavens to Murgatroyd.
Nomad, bro. We are old, bro. Salute to my dog, Nomad, man. That's my guy.
Shout out to Raider Nomad, yo.
That's my dog right there. Let me see.
Heavens to Murgatroyd.
Brave. So we just went from talking Raiders football to hairy ass and the Spice Channel. Keep up the great content.
Hey, man, listen, sometimes you got a paradigm shift.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest, King. Look, we are realistic Raider fans. All the optimism is out of the window at this point. And it's only week 8.
Look, hey, right? Man, look, they got to prove it to me.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not coming on here and ruining my credibility as a man and lying to y'all and telling y'all, yo, we got this one. Nah, bro.
We lose. If I had to choose right now and say what's going to happen, we lose. For some reason, I have a feeling, though, and I could be totally wrong, and this may still be optimism. I feel like we're going to play a lot closer than other people think we would. I think this is going to be a lot closer than a lot of people would originally assume. So I think it's a closer game. I'm not going to say, Close could be losing by 10 to the Detroit Lions on the road, but I think it's going to be a closer game than a lot of people would think. But I still think we take the L. This is I
pray we win. I hope we win.
Me too.
But if we don't win, I won't be surprised. And the problem is that, once again, we are depending on a quarterback that probably can't stay healthy. And we're also depending on a pedestrian right side of our line. And they're going to line Aiden Hutchinson up there. And Aiden Hutchinson is going to wreck this game. Yeah. and I can see it coming from a mile away, man.
I just realistically, you guys, I couldn't sit here and be comfortable enough to tell you guys after allowing the Chicago Bears and an undrafted quarterback to put up a 30-piece on us that we're going to beat the Detroit Lions, one of the greatest teams in the NFL. Now, it would be the Raider way, of course, to go out there and do that. But I'm just saying, I would be a bold-faced lie if I was comfortable enough to say we're going to win this game after doing that.
Bro, wait a minute. Somebody, William Providence said, I asked a question last week and did a super chat, but you didn't answer or address my questions. Do either of you know what Al Davis's old brother? I told you in my rant, I don't know where it is, but Mark Davis, go find it. Go find it. I'm going to be real with you, though. I think that Al Davis took that projector and he beat Lane Kiffin over the head with it on the way out. So I don't think it exists anymore, brother. I'm going to be honest with you.
William with the dopest glamour shot picture. That was the last picture taken in the glamour shot. Remember glamour shot, bro? The shit that used to be in the mall?
Yeah.
William Providence with a beautiful glamour shot picture in his default picture. So
yo, he got that glamour shot on a mug. He got that shit on a white sweatshirt.
Salute to you and your queen, William. Yeah. I love it.
William Providence together forever. He got the airbrush. He got the airbrush version like the 90s. Yeah. Shout out to you, bro.
She was always next to a pizza spot in the mall, too. Salute to Orlando. What happens if all three quarterbacks get injured? It is Jakobi Meyers' season, Orlando. He is the guy. He is the guy that will be in there throwing the football. Max, JJ, or Adams may hope to maybe this won't happen. Orlando, if it is, it's probably Jakobi Meyers. Be real with you.
The law firm at quarterback, baby. Jakobi and Myers.
He got that JC Penney joint, King 510. I'm telling you, bro.
JC Penney, man, with some of the wackest shoes and jeans of all time. Arizona jeans, bro.
I used to work at the JC Penney outlet, bro. We had the Averex leathers, bro. Stop playing with me, bro. Florida Mall. Rest in peace to the Florida Mall, South Sacramento.
Bro, what year was that, though?
It was a long time. That was my first job ever. I was like 16, 17.
So, bro. So what I'm trying to tell you is the Averex was played at they didn't have them when we was getting them.
Well, let me tell you this. In
Cali, 99 and 2000.
Cali weren't played yet, brother, because we weren't up on the Averex jackets, okay? I was.
Look, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I still got it. Like, I still rock Averex. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My Averex happened to get destroyed in a catastrophic event. I told you about that.
Yeah.
But the thing is that, like right now, I was looking at one. There's a store. It's called Newark Leathers. It's not in Newark, but it used to be downtown Newark. I'm about to buy an Averex again.
We going there next week, bro. I don't give a shit.
It's in Bloomfield, but it's in Bloomfield though. It ain't in Newark, so that's the thing.
Salute to our brother Big Mike, man. I hope you had a safe trip, man, back home, brother, from the Philippines. Salute to our brother. Can't wait.
Big Mike back.
I think Big Mike back. Oh no, I'm tripping. Yeah, Thursday. I think he's on a flight today. Salute to our brother, man.
Big Mike, I hope you got sandals on. You know you got fat feet.
Yo, South Sacramento, man, hard dog. South Sacramento, California, 24th Street and 47th Avenue, man. That's born and raised, brother.
Robinson today said, what y'all know about lugs? Absolutely nothing. If you was wearing lugs, you was lame.
Hey, man, lugs was hitting in the West Coast. I never had that. I was a Timberland wearing dude, but
yeah, you don't know fucking lugs, bro. Come on.
Shout out to Rob, man. He know what it is out there in Cali, man. Let me see. Next season, this O-line needs a makeover. Yes, Sniper, I agree with you. And it starts with moving on from Andre James, putting Parham at center, getting a solid guard, and solidifying the right tackle position. Do you think that they really pull the trigger and move Parham to center?
No, I think they're going to move Parham out the door.
Whoa, for real?
I do, if he don't get it together, because, bro, I think if he had, like, a lot of people say he's a center, but he's not bigger than Andre James. And he's not looking that powerful. I thought what was going to happen with Dylan Parham is he's going to get stronger.
Yeah.
For him to be a good center, he has to have that quickness, and he has to be strong, bro.
Yeah.
To take on one-on-one blocks, and he hasn't shown me that. I think Dylan Parham is a guy who needs to fight for his position, whether it's at center or whether it's at guard. They shouldn't just pencil him in like that.
I seen something. I think Scout posted something on Twitter the other day.
Who?
With Scout with Andre James's. We never heard of Scout. We don't even know who Scout is anymore. But he posted something with Andre James PFF grades, and apparently their grading system is totally different than our eye test, man, because they had Andre James rated pretty high with what he's done up to this point.
Yo,
So,
PFF is so trash, bro. Like Pro Football Focus. You imagine if they did like music reviews?
oh my God.
You imagine that? They'd probably put Drake's new album. They say it's ranked the 97. You know what I'm saying? It's garbage, man.
They might say
Get it back home.
feet fatter than a mother.
My dog.
Yo, salute to our brother, man. Sniper also said, man, in a heavy zone scheme, they tend to have a lighter O line in comparison to a power O line. This is facts. But I'm telling you now, man, Andre just gets totally dominated by these big time nose tackles, and we got some more. We got some guys on the menu moving forward. I can only imagine what Andre James is going to look like against Chris Jones, bro.
Oh my God,
that's going to be a terrible assignment.
Chris
for him.
Jones is going to forklift that man like
Josh
McDaniels. Destroy him, bro. You know what's going to happen. He's going to walk in there. He's going to bang Andre James's wife and leave his sandwich on her back. That's what he's going to do, yo. That is exactly what he's going to do.
God damn, bro. Well, you guys, Andre James will never be on this show. Salute to Andre James.
You never knew ye.
Yo, that's hilarious, bro. Salute to MP right here. Yo, I grew up in 29th Street. The Gardens, man. At 47th Ave, class of 96. Well, I'm trying to figure out, brother. 29th doesn't run into 47. Yeah, actually. What part of 29th you from? What part of 29th Street you from?
Oh, here y'all go.
24th Street. Come on, man. I'm telling you, Airport Little League, baby. Come on, man. Hermosa. That's where I'm from. My street was called Hermosa. I was born on that street. Now, let me see. Andre James is only great in blocking when he double teams only. Check the film.
That's a fact, bro.
From the Gardens. I see it. Let me see. Old Park's in the building too. 33rd, 12th. I love it, Vic. Salute to Vic. I used to be at the Old Park Market selling all my albums, man, all day, every day, and getting those the pickle feet in the jars, bro. They have some of the coldest pig feet inside
pig feet.
Pig feet in those jars.
You eat that nasty ass bar food,
bro. We were struggling mightily, wasted, and we would eat those. James, yeah, born and raised over there, CP Huntington Elementary School. He said Waste is crossing the line by a mile with that Andre James comment. It gets filthy out in the East Coast.
Bro, you imagine like Chris Jones banging his wife.
Oh my God.
Well, like this. Say, you're the best, baby. You're the best, baby. I'm gonna lead us here.
It's gonna look like Arsenio Hall. Why y'all tell me this cheese ain't that good?
Yeah.
Some good ass cheese.
This some good ass cheese. Why you ain't tell me?
Yo,
you're the best.
Hilarious. Shout out to D King. He said West Sacramento representing better than South Sac. Come on, man. This ain't a battle. What's better? I love West Sacramento, man, but you cannot. The South is the heart and soul. I'm saying it because I'm from there, Sacramento. Shout out to the North, shout out to the West, shout out to the East, shout out to the Mids. I love everywhere in Sacramento, man. I got the 916 right here for the whole city. I got my side of the city on this side, so salute. Let me see. I'm off that though. He said, I just got a vitamin and credit score ad after Graf was talking about that pickle pig feed.
yo, bruh. Let me tell you something. Google be Googling, don't it? The algorithm be working like a mother. They're like, yo, listen, man, if you eat it, listen, I'm going to tell any of y'all eat any of that bar food, pickled eggs, pickled pig feet, go and run and get immunized. Go get yourself some vitamins ASAP and please improve your standing in life and get your credit together so you never have to eat bullshit like that again.
Factory. Shout out to Adele. Hey, before I moved out here, I lived in Elk Grove. Shit, when I got older, I moved my ass to the suburbs. Me and my wife lived in Elk Grove for sure. My wife is born in San Jose, but raised in Elk Grove. We lived off Elk Grove Boulevard. We was out there for a while. Let me see. All I know is Dame dropped 39 in his debut. He out there cooking.
Yeah, Dame. Yeah, that's gonna be ugly, bro.
Salute to Jared Stokes. Appreciate you, family. I want to ask you though, real talk though. Realistically, do you have anything happening at the trade deadline? Like, is there? Do you think there's going to be a move?
Bro, it's all commiserate and dependent on whether they win. because it doesn't make much sense if you start careening off the cliff. You know what I'm saying? I think that has everything to do. And I know they're trying to save their job.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of the moves that they're going to make, the only moves that they can make will be totally remaking the team at the trade deadline. And then it's kind of like waving the white flag. Like if you trade Josh Jacobs away, as this team's currently constituted, it would be the smart thing to do. But a regime that knows that they're getting another year makes that move.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's the problem with being in limbo. If they knew they were coming back next year, I think they would definitely be super aggressive. They don't know whether they're coming back next year. That's why they red circled the Hunter Renfrow thing.
Real quick, I seen somebody say that real fast. I'm going to talk about it, but shout out to Mark. He put hot song. So, hey, I wanted to give you guys a heads up because people have been hitting me left and right. The Oak Las Vegas, the Any Given Sunday sauce will be on sale soon. It's about to leave Texas A&M. They've been doing all the breakdown of the ingredients, so it should be able to go on sale soon, you guys. So stay tuned. The hot sauce will be available. Oak Las Vegas, Any Given Sunday sauce. Stay tuned.
Hey, man. Hey, Graphic, man. Graphic, man. Let me ask you a question, man. You going to have some of that Sunday sauce with your man, Sir Charles, man?
Hey, you got them jars of them pickled pig feet in no park too,
That's
King.
what I'm about to say, man. Listen, you know I'm from Alabama, man. I can eat me some pickled pig feet. Let me tell you something, man. You give me some pickled pig feet with some of that Sunday sauce, man. 2 slices of bread, man. I make me a sandwich. Leave it on somebody's wife's back, man. Let me tell you something, man. That the dream, man. That's the dream, man.
Yeah, leave it on somebody's wife's back.
Hey, Grant, let me tell you something. There's a lot of fat women down in San Antonio. I can leave my sandwich on their backs. Tell you something, man. Hey, man, the Raiders, man, I ain't been around, man, because they ain't been playing so well, man. They playing like a whole big bag of ass, man. Hey, Graphic, man, let me ask you a little basketball question, man. Who you got, man? You got LeBron James, Kevin Durant, or Kobe Bryant?
I got De'Aaron Fox, man.
De'Aaron Fox, he good, man. Let me ask you a question, man. You such a big King fan, man. What you think about Wayman Tinsdale?
Wayman. Damn, bro. Hey, he came to my elementary school when I was a kid, man. Salute to Wayman Tinsdale. You would have seen him with a saxophone. He was a cold piece.
Yo, rock on to Wayman Tinsdale. Rest in peace, right?
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rock on to him, man. But Graphic, I ain't been here in a long time, man. I just want to come on, show you some love for the Sunday sauce. You give me a jar, man, I'm going to put it on one of my fat women down there in San Antonio, man. Lick it off the areola.
Yo, you stupid. Shout out to Chuck, like the bean. Yo, salute to our brother Franklin Skinner in the building, man. Planet Raiders on, man. Salute to our bro. He said gonna have to release some draws. The draws. Let me see, man. Salute to everybody. Anybody got anything else for us, man? We're about an hour and a half in. Kind of beat this thing to an oblivion. I know we still got to do our full breakdown.
Yeah, I've done that a time or two.
Hey, well, when do we want to do the full, complete breakdown of this Detroit matchup? I mean, we can break down
Friday, tomorrow, Saturday, something. We listen, man.
We got time.
We got time, man. But you know the thing is, we need some new information to come out, man.
Yeah,
this is the stuff we need to find out. We can't get them answers to now. We can't. We need some more information to come out, man. Yo, damn it. I had something that I really wanted to say, and I can't remember. I'm having a senior moment right now, guys.
Big Mike said hot sauce off the areola is nasty work, bro. Yo, salute to Rob. Come on, man. That beam was lit last night when we beat Utah 130 to 114, man. Come on, man.
You act like beating Utah some.
Hey, bro, our offense. Come on, we put up 130, man. In the first game of the season. Stop playing with me, bro.
Worse than for Morgan Freeman, yeah.
We should do for sure, though. We should do a trade deadline show. I think we should bring up all the realistic guys and even some far-fetched ideas and do like a trade deadline show. The deadline is Monday. I forgot what time is it? 4 Eastern, somewhere around there. I forgot what time. 4 or 5 Eastern. We definitely need to put something together. I know you work Monday though, so
cool. Though. I'll be.
All right. Well, we'll be able to put something together then. Other than that, Gary on will be on the show Sunday. We're working on getting a few other guys. in on that show as well. It's going to be a dope show. You guys don't want to miss it. I'll do probably a coffee and convo. Maybe tomorrow, if there's any new news, you guys, let's just be real. There's nothing going on right now. You know, there's nothing going on. We just like coming on and shooting the shit with you guys, giving our honest assessments of this team. And until really anything else comes out, man, there's no news. I mean, even on the deadline, like you said, bro, there's no teams that we're tied to in terms of the trade deadline.
Yeah.
Like there's not one player that's connected to the Raiders at this point. I mean, all we can do is assume because of needs. Leonard Williams, Daniil Hunter.
We have our shopping list, but no, who wants anything from us? That's the thing.
Yeah.
They talking about Morgan Freeman, bro. I can't believe y'all been watching me. Y'all remember what I used to do, Morgan Freeman?
Oregon, high stakes.
Y'all remember the Morgan Freeman impression, bro? I don't even know if I can do that shit anymore.
Coffee and pig feet.
Yo, that's a new show. Y'all listen, man. I'm gonna copy off a graph and I'm gonna make my own show. It's gonna be called Cappuccino and Chat. Yeah.
A whole lot of cat. A whole lot of cat. A whole lot of cat on the show.
Cappuccino and Cat.
Yo, nah, but man, other than that, man, Waste, you got anything for everybody on the way out? Anything you want to plug up? You know what I mean? And
hey, I got something I want to plug up, but it's upstairs in my bedroom.
there you have it, man. I love it because I got the same shit. Salute to everybody here in the building, man. I just want to say, love you guys. Appreciate you guys. As always, make sure you wipe them feet on the way out. Make sure you pay your bar tabs on the way out. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get our brother Wasted to 10K, you guys. Go over there, hit that sub button, run it up. Let's get our brother to 10K immediately. Also, oaklasvegas.com. There is new merch on the website, you guys. Go check it out. And planetraiders.com. We've been slacking on the website, but I promise you guys, we will have some new content up either this weekend or next week. You know, we're
gonna have some with it tomorrow. But yo, go back and read some of them old articles, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man.
We were on to something.
We were.
Definitely.
We'll be back.
Other than that, love y'all, man. As always, we outro, man. Have a blessed night. One.
That's what I'm talking about.